In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Bureau of Prisons COVID-19 Phase 5 release procedures and how it applies to your loved one in federal prison. Welcome to the First Step Act YouTube channel. I'm Bruce Cameron, founder of this channel as well as federalprisonauthority.com. I'm a licensed counselor and chief consultant for federalprisonauthority.com. We provide consulting services to attorneys and inmates, defendants, and family members concerning Bureau of Prisons issues and programs. We are a federal prison consulting firm, and we're glad to offer this information to all our viewers. Okay, so what I want to do is read directly from the press release, okay? There's a lot of other sites out there that are paraphrasing things, putting information through a lens that's kind of serves their purposes. We don't do that here. We tell it kind of straight from the horse's mouth, and then we'll provide analysis. I'll give some ongoing analysis of a couple of these points, and then you can contact us at our website and our phone number and email if you have any questions or you'd like to have a consultation with myself or Jose Santana. All right, so here we go, straight from the press release. Bureau of Prisons COVID-19 Action Plan, Phase 5. This became effective on April 1st, 2020 in response to a growing number of quarantine and isolation cases in BOP facilities. The BOP will take the following actions immediately to further mitigate the exposure and spread of COVID-19. For a 14-day period, and we posted this on the websites, and a lot of the other FAM and others have posted that on their websites too. For a 14-day period, inmates in every institution will be secured in their assigned cells and quarters to decrease the spread of the virus. This modification to the action plan is based on health concerns and not disruptive inmate behavior. A lot of inmate families are calling, asking, oh my gosh, I haven't heard from my loved ones or 2 or 3 days. They're on lockdown, and they're not on lockdown because of gang activity or whatever, particularly those of you that are in your family members in a federal prison camp, their community or minimum out or community custody. They're not locked down because of a gang disturbance. They're locked down because they're protecting the health and safety of your loved one. So try not to freak out too hard. I'm going to talk a little bit more about what this act says. Number 2, during this time, to the extent practicable, inmates should have access to programs and services that are offered under normal procedures, such as mental health treatment and education. Third, in addition, the BOP is coordinating with the U.S. Marshal Service to significantly decrease incoming movement during this time. That doesn't mean they're stopping movement. It means they're decreasing movement. Getting all kinds of phone calls. Oh my gosh, some people came in through R&D. People still come, people still go. You're probably not going to see the large buses and whatnot rolling up, but there's still going to be people coming into the institution. Number 4, after 14 days, this decision will be reevaluated and a decision will be made as to whether or not the return to modified operations. BOP always does that. They're very good at that. Anyway, limited group gathering will be afforded to the extent practicable to facilitate commissary, laundry, showers, telephone, trust fund. It's TrueLinks access. So all the major food groups, right? Let me say that again: laundry, commissary, shower, telephone, and TrueLinks access. Now that's going to vary by access. My loved one was deprived and all this and that. It's going to vary by institution, but this clearly says, that they have access to those things. But during a lockdown, right, it's not going to happen the way we would want it to happen. A little bit of a recap. On March 26th of this year, 2020, the BOP implemented revised preventative measures for all institutions, and the agency updated its quarantine and isolation procedures to require all newly admitted inmates to the BOP, whether in a sustained community transition area or not, be assessed using a screening tool and temperature check. This included all inmates, right? Detainees, commitments, writ returns, parole violators, anybody. Asymptomatic inmates were placed on quarantine for 14 days, and the symptomatic inmates are placed in isolation until they test negative for COVID-19 or cleared by medical staff meeting CDC criteria. So there it is. You can go back through it and read it. It's out there on the sites. So they are practicing safe measures. It is going to be a rough 14 days ahead if you don't hear from your loved one. Again, I want to take a shout out to an institution, South Central Region. 2 of their inmates were transitioned out of there that were at risk. Again, shout out to Mid-Atlantic region for some of their preparedness and what they're doing, and we're also helping family members get the eligible ones a look at this. There's a way that the BOP does business, and maybe I'll do a compassionate release video here in the near future, just because everybody's packing their bags just like they did during the passage of the First Step Act, and it's just, some people got out, but not everybody got out. So if you're in a United States penitentiary and you have a life sentence, or you're in a medium and you have a gun case and you have a crime of violence, I just don't see the BOP letting anybody with a history like that, symptomatic or not, out for public safety reasons. It's not going to happen. So please don't. I mean, you can always ask me, but and thank God you've been calling me. But yeah, if you're in a penitentiary, your loved one's in a penitentiary or medium with a 2001 million release date, please don't think that they're going to catch this COVID wave. So if your loved one is going through anything that you may need assistance with, call us or email us. We'll myself, Mr. Santana, will call you. Have your attorney. We have a lot of attorney calls this morning. It's fantastic. So you or your attorney or the public defenders even can call us, and we'll talk to you. Okay? So, because you can always ask. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time on Federal Prison Authority First Step Back channel, and don't hesitate to contact us at the email below, and also feel free to join our Facebook. So hopefully we'll see you here in a day or two with some more updates. Thank you.